further instructions from either security personnel or hotel management.
Thank you, and to show us the skill again, if you will oblige and stand for the national anthem of Trinidad and Tobago. Once again, Mr. Gerard Balfour, musician extraordinaire. Hats off to you, sir. Now we observe the golf prayer by Miss Milan Pilgrim, LLGT student. There we are.
A golfer's prayer. Lord, as I walk down the fairways of life, help me to realize my greatest opportunities to learn are actually when I am in the rough, where I discover things I never knew were there, and when I'm in the deepest sand, where I learn that there is a time to walk softly and clean up after myself. And when I'm playing scramble, where I learn that I have friends to make up for what I lack. And when I find the water, where I learn that things are better left alone. And when the ball rolls into the hole for that wonderful par, help me to realize that all things good come from you. Amen.
I like that prayer. Is that something that's unique to this club? That's not? It's a typical golf prayer? I think I'll adopt it in some of my own speeches. So a very good afternoon, distinguished guests, awardees, colleagues, and friends. On behalf of Let's Learn Golf Tobago, it is indeed my pleasure to welcome you to the Cycle 7 award ceremony and dinner. Today we gather to celebrate not only the achievements of our participants, but also the unwavering belief that with dedication and faith, anything is possible. My apologies. I should have invited you to have a seat. Yes. Should we start from the top? No, we'll just continue. So for purposes of the production and the camera, we'll start off by saying good afternoon once again. Distinguished guests, awardees, colleagues, and friends. On behalf of Let's Learn Golf Tobago, it is indeed my pleasure to welcome you to the Cycle 7 Awards ceremony and dinner. Today we gather to celebrate not only the achievements of our participants, but also the unwavering belief that with dedication and faith, anything is possible. Just as our theme for this evening aptly states, if you believe. To kick off our program, let me first extend a warm welcome to our guests of honor and partners who have supported us throughout the years. We are privileged to have some remarkable individuals here tonight. The Honorable Shamfa Cudjoe Lewis, Minister of Sport and Community Development, our esteemed feature speaker, who has tirelessly championed the development of sports and communities across our nation. THA Assemblyman Joel Sampson, Secretary of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport. Sports Director of Special Olympics TNT. Ms. Dotsie Bacchus, Chairman of the Tobago Council for Disabilities. Dr. Greg Sun, Olympian sports psychologist and strength and conditioning specialist. Representatives of Republic Bank Limited. The wonderful Magdalena Beach and Golf Resort team, our gracious host this evening. And might I say, I love the work that's been done. This evening's agenda is a reflection of the hard work and it would be remiss of me, of course, not to mention and acknowledge the Chief Secretary. This evening's agenda is a reflection of the hard work and commitment of everyone who plays a part in making Let's Learn Golf Tobago a resounding success. From the introduction of our Board of Directors to our Year in Review segment presented by Welfare Officer Andrea Raghunath Gopal, and later on to the inspirational remarks from our feature speaker, the Honorable Shamfa Cudjoe Lewis, this afternoon promises to be a celebration of triumphs, partnerships, and the power of belief. As we honor our Cycle 7 awardees and highlight their progress, let us also take a moment to reflect on the values of resilience, teamwork, and inclusivity that underpin all that we do. These values remind us that golf is more than just a sport. It is a vehicle for personal growth and community building. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our incredible team, our board members, and our affiliates for their dedication and partnership. A special thank you goes out to sponsors and supporters, including Republic Bank Limited and Magdalena Beach and Golf Resort, for their continued investment in the vision of Let's Learn Golf Tobago. To our awardees, remember that your achievements here this afternoon are a testament to what can be accomplished when you believe in your potential. Carry that belief forward in all that you do, both on and off the golf course. Let's make this afternoon one to remember, so please enjoy the program, and thank you for joining us in celebrating the power of belief. Thank you. And to present the year in review, I ask and welcome Mrs. Andrea Raghunath Gopal, the Welfare Officer, LLGT, to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. You all look so beautiful, beautiful indeed. And I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge our Chief Sec, Mr. Farley Augustine. Welcome, so wonderful to have you here. And I understand your assistant, Mr. Wayne Clark, is also here. Thank you guys for coming, really appreciate it. So I won't go through the long list. So I got permission to say all protocols observed. So everyone, all of our special guests, members of the Board of Directors of Let's Learn Golf Tobago, you are the least specially invited guests, friends and well-wishers, parents, and last but not least, our junior golfers. A pleasant good afternoon to all. Let's Learn Golf Tobago is an NGO whose mission is to make golf accessible to juniors in Tobago. And it is the brainchild of golf mom, Arifa Bansal. She saw the need. She deserves that. She deserves that. Yay. She saw the need for a junior golf development program in Tobago that promotes social inclusion and access to competitions and life skills. Her passion and vision were inspired by the struggles of two of her children who were former junior national golf players. So she has walked the road from Tobago, and it was a hard one. Her dynamism turned into action, and along with the commitment of our board of directors, Let's Learn Golf Tobago was registered as an NGO on the 28th of October, 2021. As a visionary woman in a male-dominated sporting arena, the challenges were many. But Let's Learn Golf Tobago not only still stands, but is a trailblazer. And I take this opportunity to share some of our latest accomplishments with you. Before I do so, however, it would be remiss of me not to mention the former general manager of Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort, Mr. Vinood Bajaj, made the commitment back in 2021 for juniors to have free access to the golf course. On one condition, if ARIFA could establish a registered NGO for continuous golf development. And so, through many trials, Let's Learn Golf Tobago was formed. The current general manager, Mr. Jason Martin, continues to generously support our cause. There you are. This year in review cycle covers our Cycle 7, which ran from November 2023 to this month, November 2024. It was a fun-filled, high-impact, and engaging cycle. And we had two major programs. First was the Junior Golf Development Program, which had an enrollment of 20 students. Our students attended 4 intense days of practice per week, and additionally, some students even booked individual coaching sessions with our coaches. Moreover, in the July-August holidays, students attended 3 practice sessions per week. Oh, I feel this is going to fall. So our students participated in more than a dozen tournaments. I could call a few for those of you who are in the golfing world: Bella Forma Christmas Hamper, Pointe-a-Pierre Open, St. Madeleine Open, Chaguaramas Club Championship, Drivers Cup, Chief Secretary Charity Golf Tournament, Monthly Medal St. Madeleine, Monthly Medal St. Andrews, Quarterly Medal St. Andrews, the Scarborough Junior Drive Chip and Putt, the Scarborough Cup, THTI, that is the hotel school, they had a tournament as well. So, you will notice a lot of these tournaments are in Trinidad. And so we actually had to assist our students in getting there, transportation, ground transport when they get there, air transport, etc. So at these competitions, would you believe it or not, all our students were fortunate enough to receive placements. Imagine that. Our little Tobago. And by the way, I do consider myself a Tobagonian after having lived here for 8 years, and I cried when I had to return home, back to Trinidad. So our outreach program is our second big thing. So it targets the differently abled community and has an enrollment of 25 students who practice once a week. The students come from Happy Haven Resource Center. Yay, Happy Haven! And the Joy of Living School. Where's Joy? Apart from their weekly practice sessions, our outreach program students participated in 2 major events this year. Under Republic Bank Limited, there was a drive, chip, and pot competition. And also, I think this was the biggest thing for them, they did a golf demonstration before the Special Olympics Committee of Trinidad and Tobago. So that was exciting. So that was the highlight of the year for the bunch. It was a skill demonstration, and it was witnessed by several high officials and board members, and it was showcased on Tobago Channel 5. Our organization is fortunate to have the continued partnership of Republic Bank Limited Power to Make a Difference program. Where are you, Republic? Yay, David. And Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort continues to be our beloved home course. A little clap for Magdalena, please. Without them, we wouldn't have a place to play golf. This is home. We also received and appreciate weekly visits and support from the THA Sports Department, Sports Development Officers. In addition, we were fortunate to have new team members and volunteers. And yes, those new team members and volunteers, we have a new board secretary, Shivan Tilak Singh, a new coach, Joseph Lachman Singh, and we have a new legal consultant, Tiffany Ali, and also Dr. Greg's son. If any of these people are here, I saw Dr. Greg. Is Tiffany here? And, all right. So, looking back at the achievements made and the breakthroughs pioneered by Let's Learn Golf Tobago in Cycle 7, our future prospect is to go into Cycle 8 with a more dynamic, and hoping to get more dynamic breakthroughs in opportunities for Tobago, right? As the organization expands its mission, we seek individuals and organizations to stand alongside us to promote social inclusion of the differently abled and for all who would like the opportunity to learn and excel at playing golf. Before I take my leave from the stage, I would like to introduce you to our visionary, the dynamic and hardworking president and golf mom, Arifa Bansal. Arifa, come. She doesn't like the stage, but I am here. She looks so beautiful and elegant. Arifa? Okay, who's coming to introduce you? Okay.
All right. Thank you, Andrea. I mean, you said that you're upset that you're going home after 8 years. I'm upset after a couple hours. I didn't even get a chance to dip any salt before I return to my duties. So, without further ado, I'd like to ask, we're really happy to have him here, the THA Chief Secretary, Farley Chavez Augustine, to give us some brief remarks, as I know you have a busy schedule ahead. So please, Mr. Augustine, thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Allow me to acknowledge Minister of Sport and the Member of Parliament for Tobago West, Mrs. Shamfa Kojo Lewis, the Secretary of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, Joel Sampson, and the Assistant Secretary in that division, Mr. Wayne Clark. Of course, I acknowledge Arifa and all the other board members, all of the representatives of our key sponsor, Republic Bank. I'm also happy this evening that I'm seeing some senior golfers in the room, such as those from Bella Forma. I recognize you all here, and happy to see you all supporting the youngsters. Of course, Jason and the team from Magdalena Grand. I acknowledge you, and of course, the parents, the youngsters who are part of this program. Good evening to all of you. Golf has been in the Tobago space for a long while, but I feel as though we are only now getting to recognize golf as a very powerful sport and a powerful tool for our young people. And we must say thanks to people like Arifa, who has ensured that we have a very robust youth program on the island. More than that, you have achieved the goal of being inclusive, because your program caters for youngsters of all types, from all over the island, with different abilities. You cater for every single one of them. And having such an inclusive program, I know must be a challenge on some days, because the resources will be a lot more. The ability to teach requires some special skill sets, and the fact that you are able to do it and do it so beautifully is a testament of not just your vision, but your commitment to this island's development. And so I must express on behalf of the island's government and the people of Tobago our sincerest gratitude to you, because you have reached out to these youngsters, these parents, in ways others have not. And you are using golf to bridge that gap. And I know when we think of golf traditionally, we think of golf as a sport for those who are extremely wealthy, and where all the great business deals and political decisions are made. I guess I need to learn to play golf better, so I can make some of those decisions too. But the fact that you have opened the sport so wide, you have literally broken down the gate and flung it open for everyone and for our children. We are eternally grateful to you and the board members for the work that you do. And I think a round of applause is deserving for your institution. Golf is emerging in our space as a very important sport. We are finally getting to see the potential of golf for our tourism product, sport tourism. We are finally getting to see that golf can actually transform lives and can position young people in places they didn't even think possible. And so we are happy to support this sport in any way possible, and certainly to support the youngsters. I must especially commend Republic Bank and Magdalena Grand for demonstrating good corporate responsibility and putting their monies and their resources where their intentions are, and ensuring that our youngsters have this opportunity. I say just keep at it. Parents, keep at it with your children. Invest in the sport. Get them to the golf course as often as is possible. Be consistent with it. Anything done well requires consistency. And we may very well see that some of our youngsters here become top of their class and category around the world. That's what we hope for each and every one of them. So again, thank you on behalf of the people of Tobago for your commitment to our children and special commitment to those who are differently abled. Thank you for working assiduously with them, and we pledge our continued support for your efforts. Thank you. I wish I could stay the entire evening with you, but Secretary Sampson and Assistant Secretary Clark, they are here, and they will be here throughout the evening as I go on to another engagement. Thank you, and God's richest blessings to all of you.
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocols observed. I just want to make mention this year when we went to the launch of the Republic Bank, Power to Make a Difference, the highlight was sustainability. I want to encourage everyone in this room and spread the news, and let's encourage ourselves and motivate others to promote sustainability. And we have a bonsai, so now we're going to have Chief. You're going to take care of this plant, and next year when we invite you, you'll bring it back. And we'll see that you did take my advice.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
So on behalf of Let's Learn Golf. You just take a picture here.
No pressure at all. Power to Make a Difference, to take care of that plant is another task at hand. So I would like to invite, of course, the LLGT President, Golf Mom, Arifa Bansal.
Stand on that side.
Take this one.
Okay, yeah. You couldn't see her if she's behind the podium.
Good afternoon again, everyone. Let me take the opportunity to welcome everyone, but also, most importantly, I myself cannot do this alone. And we do have a board of directors, and I think it's in the best interest of everyone here that is present. We must know who work behind the scenes. So as I call our board members, can you please stand and just come forward? Andrea did not remind me to bring my glasses. Myself, Arifa, and being a director is the president of Let's Learn Golf. We have our VP, former TTGA director of golf, Christopher Harris. Unfortunately, he's not well. We have our TikTok guy. Where are you, Shivam? Shivam Tilak Singh, please come forward. Shivam Tilak Singh is our new secretary. It's his first visit to the island of Tobago. He does not want to go back. And if you like TikTok, follow him. You will see he has 20,000 followers, and he is an asset to the board. Welcome, Shivam, to Tobago. Please stay. We have Shivanti Bob Gopi Rampasad. Shivanti is our accountant, also our treasurer. She is her father actually is the firm owner of Bob Gopi and Associates accounting firm. Welcome, Shivanti. You all will know the name Camille McKechnie. Camille, our media specialist. Unfortunately, she is not well. She is our public relations officer. And she's assisted by Mr. Camille Ali. Where are you? Where's Mr. Ali? He stepped out. Mr. Ali is our assistant to Miss McKechnie, Assistant Piero. We have Andrea Raghunath Gopal. She's a guidance officer by profession. She is our welfare officer. And as you can see, she wears many hats. And I would also like Dev Rampasad to come forward. Dev, don't hide. This is Shivanti's husband. He's our graphic artist, one of our volunteers. We have Satish Rampasad, the brother of Dev Rampasad, our own internal photographer. Where are you? Can you just please stand and come on the stage? We have a few more persons that volunteers. Our last volunteer, where is Krista? Nanlal, where are you? Oh, she's outside volunteering. So she actually is also involved in an NGO. So we welcome persons, anyone that is willing to volunteer. Now notice we do not get paid. All this is volunteer work. We cannot afford to pay unless Republic Bank gives us the money. So thank you very much.
Better take a picture here with us. Stand next to your husband. Yeah. You come on this side. Mr. Ali. Camille.
Oh, he's coming.
Waiting for you. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. Are we good? Want us to go around? And we also want to join us, Myrnell Pilgrim. She is our junior coordinator. Myrnell? Gosh, I hope Myrnell is not volunteering. Come, Myrnell.
On? Nicely. Thank you to the board of directors for the tireless work that you do. And of course, as they mentioned, it's all voluntary, which makes it even more exceptional. A round of applause for the board of the LLGT. Let's learn Golf Tobago. So we have a short interlude, one I'm sure you'd welcome. Once again, please welcome Gerard Balfour, followed by our feature address. Again, great stuff. I seem to have forgot my glasses yet again. All that music, I was on my feet. So speaking of Engine Room, we'd now like to have greetings from our affiliates, and I would ask that you keep it to please 3 minutes. And first up, we have the THA Assemblyman, Mr. Joel Sampson, Secretary of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport.
Good evening to everyone. Allow me to stand on all established protocols. I would like to recognize the Honorable Shamfa Kojo Lewis, Minister of Sport and Member of Parliament for Tobago West. I would also like to recognize Assemblyman Wayne Clark, Assistant Secretary in the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport. It is a pleasure to be here with you today at this award ceremony for Cycle 7 of your Junior Golf Development Program. Looking out at all the bright young faces, I'm reminded of my own childhood, participating in various sports, but eventually settling on football and playing professionally for a number of years. You see, the moment that I was given that opportunity to run onto the field in a uniform with a team and to pass the ball to a teammate was the moment that sparked a passion that shaped who I am today. There's a lot to be said about opportunities to shape a young mind, and as Secretary for Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, I do not take my role lightly. This is why I'm here today in full support of this program, and I take this time to say thank you for inviting me. First, let me personally extend congratulations to this dedicated organizing committee. Your tireless efforts have made this program a success. To the parents, volunteers, and sponsors, thank you for your unwavering support to the young people of Tobago. As an administration led by our Chief Secretary, the Honorable Farley Chavez Augustine, we are committed to this island's development through youth partnerships, but we cannot do it alone. And so in this instance, we are here to provide the necessary support. You are the pillars that uphold this initiative, nurturing our young talents and providing them with continuous opportunities to excel. I must also commend the aspect of inclusivity in this program. I am told that at its inception, you enrolled 6 differently abled persons, and in this cycle, you are at 25. Ladies and gentlemen, this deserves a special round of applause. A special congratulations also to our participants. Your hard work, determination, and enthusiasm are truly inspiring. You are the future of Tobago, and we are incredibly proud of each and every one of you. I myself look forward to maybe joining you on the course one day, as I have heard about so many positive attributes about this particular sporting discipline. Golf as a sport offers benefits beyond just physical exercise. It promotes mental well-being, patience, and strategic thinking. Playing golf provides an opportunity for all individuals of all ages to enjoy the outdoors, engage in social interaction, and develop lifelong friendships. Moreover, it fosters a sense of discipline and commitment, attributes that are valuable both on and off the course. Programs like these are a testament to what we can achieve when we work together. Partnerships between community organizations, local businesses, and government bodies are crucial for the overall development of our island. They provide our youth with the resources and guidance they need to thrive, fostering a sense of community and shared purpose. Tobago has always been known for its world-class golfing facilities, producing golfers who have achieved international recognition. This has not only elevated our island's reputation, but has also driven tourism, created jobs, and provided numerous other benefits to our economy. By continuing to invest in our youth through development programs, we are building a stronger, more vibrant community. These initiatives help cultivate skills, install values, and create pathways for our young people to achieve their dreams, whether in sports, academics, or other pursuits. Let us continue to support our youth and build partnerships that empower them. Together, we can ensure that Tobago remains an island of excellence and opportunity. Thank you once again to each of you for understanding your role in ensuring that Tobago indeed becomes the greatest little island on the planet. I thank you.
So let me just give you some hope, Assemblyman. As we can see, footballers' transition to golf is a natural one. As we could see, Dwight York, Russell Latapi, they're pretty good golfers, so there's still hope. I would now like to make apologies for Mr. Clayton Williams, the sports director for Special Olympics TNT, but we asked board member Shivanti Bob Gopi Rampasad to come and give remarks on his behalf.
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocols observed. Special Olympics of Trinidad and Tobago. Their mandate is to provide year-round training and sports competition for persons with intellectual disabilities. In doing so, SOTT has adopted a shared responsibility model which seeks to engage stakeholders from the communities and national sporting organizations to provide spaces in their environments for athletes with ID. Let's Learn Golf Tobago was the first community-based sporting organization to step forward and provide spaces for athletes in Tobago. The initial program, which has now completed its second year, has proven to be successful and has sparked the interest of others to come forward to partner with SOTT and schools within Tobago. This can only be seen as beneficial for the athletes, and SOTT would like to thank Let's Learn Tobago for being a pioneer in this endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you indeed for those remarks. We'd now like to ask and invite to the stage Ms. Dotsie Bacchus, Chairman, Tobago Council for Disabilities. Okay, good. Pleasure.
A very pleasant good afternoon to all protocol observed, our parents, our young golfers. Thank you very much for having me here this afternoon. My name is Dotsie Bacchus, Chairperson for the Tobago Council for Children with Disabilities. I bring greetings to you all, and by extension, I bring greetings from the Happy Haven School. I have had the opportunity to visit, some of the sessions, and I must say that Arifa and her team, it is a joy. It is heartwarming to see the commitment, to see the love, the dedication that they put into this job. I have been able to chat even with some of our young students, our young golfers, and there is a determination. There is equity, the way they are being treated. The coaches, Arifa, there's a sense of direction, there's a sense of belonging, a sense of direction that when they get there, they know exactly what they have to do. There's no playing around. And I must say, the coaches, we cannot, sometimes I ask whether they have special training in special education. The patience, the commitment, and the encouragement to our young golfers. They make them feel that, yes, I can. They encourage them all the way. And for this, I think that to God be the glory. To God be the glory. So Arifa, you and your team, let me say thank you very much. May God continue to bless you all, and may your vision continue to let our young golfers realize their potential. I thank you.
And we certainly receive those blessings, Chairman. I would now like to invite Dr. Greg Sun, CSCS, OLY sports psychologist, strength and conditioning specialist, and 3 times TTO Olympian to the stage. Dr. Greg Sun.
Good afternoon, all protocols observed. Quick story about myself and how I ended up here. I called and messaged Arifa about 2 weeks ago, offering my services as a sports psychologist and a strength and conditioning specialist after reading about Let's Learn Golf online. And now that she mentioned my name in public, I guess I'll be coming to Cycle 8 now. Okay? But the only way I'm going to come to Cycle 8 is if I don't travel on the Galleon like I did yesterday. It took 5 hours to get here. As they mentioned, I'm a 3-time Olympian for Trinidad and Tobago. I don't look it, but a winter sport Olympian. I was a driver for the bobsled team, 94, 98, and 2002. And since the team is, if you believe, as a typical Trinbago style, I went up to the Jamaican that says, I can do that. It's not that difficult. And of course, they called me all kinds of names. But I had a self-belief that I could do what I needed to do and how I can do it. Just like you all today, if you believe, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to face barriers. You're going to face obstacles in your life. There are people that are going to doubt you. Trust me. There are many companies that wrote back to me basically saying, we don't think you're going to make it. But over a 15-year period, I competed in 3 different Olympic Games. Okay? So you have to be able to believe. Thank you. Okay? And I'd like to share an even better story, jumping forward in modern times, about the Honorable Minister Shamfa Cudjoe-Lewis. I've been to a number of events this year, and she had talked about the difficulties in a program dear to her heart. And she believed in the program. She's looking at me right now going, what are you talking about? And that program is now, some of you will know it because you're participating, it's called the Pink Rain Program. She believed in that program. There were plenty of people that told her, nope, we can't be empowering women and girls in sport in Trinidad and Tobago. Now we have let her play, let her run, let her jump. We have life skills program. So when you go out there today, this belief has to be for everybody. Believing in yourself sustains your commitment. Believing in yourself drives your effort. Believing in yourself makes you get to your goals. Okay? Thank you, everybody, and you're welcome.
Dr. Sun, before we proceed, I have one question. Where does one train to be on a bobsleigh team? Interesting. For those who don't know, a driver is the one who has to get on first, not so and stay this thing. Lady Young Road. A lot of mud on a flood day. Yeah, I'm sure. just knowing that there's a Trinidad and Tobago bobsleigh team is quite an achievement. I would now like to ask Republic Bank Limited, some people from, I believe it's PMAG, the officials, to come and give an address.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Please consider all protocols observed. I'm delighted to be with you all today to share remarks on behalf of Republic Bank Limited. It is also with great pleasure that I extend huge congratulations to all our young participants. Your hard work has been seen and recognized, and you are now reaping the rewards. At Republic Bank, we take great pride in investing in the young people of the communities we serve. Through our Power to Make a Difference program, we believe in nurturing talent and providing opportunities for growth. We are dedicated to offering a platform for aspiring young golfers to showcase their skills and further develop their craft. By doing so, we aim to promote the sport and inspire the next generation of golfers. Perhaps another Stephen Ames is among us. That's why our partnership with Let's Learn Golf Tobago is also important to us. A huge thank you to the Let's Learn Golf Tobago team for your outstanding work for successfully coordinating this program for yet another year. Your outreach to give students from the Joy of Living Foundation and Happy Haven School the chance to learn golf is truly commendable, and we are proud to work alongside you to ensure everyone has the equitable opportunity to learn this amazing sport. I also extend heartfelt thanks to the parents, coaches, and the supporting staff who have played a crucial role in supporting these young golfers. Finally, to our superstars of this afternoon, our young golfers, remember that with big dreams, hard work, and dedication, the possibilities are endless. We at Republic Bank will continue to cheer you on every step of the way. Congratulations again, and here to the promising years ahead for Let's Learn Golf Tobago. Thank you.
Thank you, Republic Bank, once again, because without Republic Bank and sponsors like Republic Bank, events and organizations like this will certainly not be possible. So we thank you once again, and continue to bring in that cash flow to allow for Cycle 8 and other ventures like this to increase. I would now like to invite Mr. Jason Martin, the General Manager, acting Magdalena Beach and Golf Resort, for this establishment that we're in. So please join me on stage. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairperson. The Honorable Ms. Shamfa Cudjoe-Lewis, the Honorable Mr. Joel Sampson, Assistant Secretary Wayne Clark, the Sport Director of the Special Olympics Trinidad and Tobago, Ms. Dutsi Bacchus, Republic Bank, Dr. Gregson, management, administrative, and training staff of the Let's Learn Golf, other invited guests, good evening. My name is Jason Martin. I'm the Acting General Manager of Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort. I warmly welcome you and extend hearty congratulations to the Let's Learn Golf Tobago on the momentous occasion of their club 7th Cycle Award ceremony and dinner. Congratulations. As we gather here today to celebrate another cycle, it is a pleasure being among the attendees, and it is a testament that we are all still committed to the success and development of golf. Achievements are nice to celebrate, so we need to recognize the consistent effort to achieve this success. I would like to thank Let's Learn Golf for their leadership, perseverance, patience, and commitment in keeping the academy functional, relevant, and giving an opportunity to all children. Quote, Golf without bunkers and hazards would be tame and monotonous. So would life. To the management team of Let's Learn Golf, do not be daunted by bunkers and hazards. Keep persevering. I would like to thank the parents and guardians who makes time to be part of their children's development. To a child, love is spelt in time. In this fast-paced world where everyone is busy and everything is needed urgently, we must remember that today's challenge may continue to the next generation. But the time we lose to prepare our children will not return after today. To the parents and guardians, continue to show love to our children. Always make time. I would like to thank the stakeholders for their vested interests, whether by administrative support or financial support. Your investment is worthwhile. Quote, transformation in the world happens when people are healed and start investing in other people. To the stakeholder, our investment today will determine our return and rewards tomorrow. Keep investing. I would like to thank the golfers. Can I see your hands, young golfers? All right. Students, awardees, and members of the Academy, your effort will determine your results. We are preparing you for tomorrow. Sometimes the intensity of training seems like punishment. Sometimes the coaches will buff you. Do you get buffed sometimes? All right. Do not be daunted. Do not skip training. Endure the discipline of training till you are the best. The late great Muhammad Ali said, I hated every minute of training, but I said, do not quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. To the young golfers, do not quit. Keep training, keep swinging, keep hitting, and live your life like a champion. Thank you.
Some really powerful words in the end there. I'd like to, once again, I would say raise our glasses, but there are children here. So I'd like to, once again, just for us to join hands and thank the affiliates, all of them, for their words of wisdom. Now, this is the moment I'm sure you've all been waiting for. I did ask Arifa if I could sing a song or two. But she said, no, not on this occasion. So I'd like to welcome two ladies who are a lot more qualified than I am, in Yolanda and Shanika for Yosh Entertainment.
Good evening, everyone. All protocols observed. Hi, guys. I don't know if we are, what did he say? We are more equipped? That's what he said? Qualified. I'm not sure, but we're going to try to do what we could do. My name is Yolanda. This is Shanika. We are Yosh Entertainment. We are so excited and happy to be here with all of you guys. We are very proud of everybody, all the golfers here this evening.
I think all the golfers need to give themselves a round of applause.
Yes, please.
Come
She said
on.
yes. So, guys, we're going to get into it. We're not here for too long, but we're here to hang out with you guys for a while. So don't be shy, shake, dance a little bit. And if you know any of the songs that we're singing, please do not be afraid to sing along with us.
They said you never make it so far, and ever since they said it, it's been hard. But never mind the nights you had to cry, 'cause you have never let it go inside. You worked real hard and you know exactly what you want and need. So believe, and you can never give up. You can reach reach your goals. Just talk to your soul and say, I can, I believe, I will, I believe, I know my dreams are real. I believe, I can, I believe, I believe, I will be soon, and that is what I do believe. This is just a thing in your soul, and you know that your moves will let them show. You keep creating pieces in your mind, and just believe the world controlling time. It will be fine. Leave all of your cares and stress behind. Just let it go. Let the music flow inside. Forget all your pain. Who knows it? Come on. Just start to believe. I can, I believe, I will believe. I know my dreams are real. I believe, I won't believe. I'm there. Hey, I like you. And that is what I do believe. So if you believe in yourself right now, I want to see clap your hands. Come on. And I want to know who's the brave one to get up and dance to me. Because I see this table really enjoying themselves and everybody dancing and singing. Come on, hey, hey. I like that. Hey, 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 hey. Never mind what people say. Hold your head and turn away with all our hearts and dreams. I will believe, even though it seems it's not from me. Some brothers are like that too. I will achieve. You believe in yourself? You believe in yourself? Come on! Let's go! Put your hands together. Yeah. I believe. I saw Milan singing. So I want Milan to help me sing. Come on, sing. I believe. I believe. Be sooner. Somebody told me that this is one of the government's favorite songs. So I want to see who's going to jump up and sing and dance to it.
Well, they're already kind of warm up already, yeah?
Right.
They kind of warm up.
See. Give me the song.
Let's go. He was the first one. He activated immediately.
He did on the go.
Come on.
I know it. Which in the back? Come on.
Do you know the song? Sing it out.
Hey, hey, hey.
Nah, this is not a favorite song. You all like this song? Sing. If I tell you sing, I know I know this part. Come, give me. What?
Sing. I told you that you're not dancing and singing more.
No, Shanika, they're in the nice bow ties and stuff. They're being very demure and very mindful.
It's just we that don't know how to be yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's soca. There's somebody said something about soca. Right, well, if we're talking about soca, then this next song, which is the final song, we want you all to actually sing and dance with us. That's okay? Okay, let me go. Is a shine of love, but all that we are lying to the stars up above. Let we dance now. I told you you know this song. I told you I want to go to the back. What? Have we got? You're before God. one. You know the song? Help me. This is the place. Look where we are. The number one part. Help me sing the song. I know the words. It's a 1, 2, 3. Jump out. Well, quick, somebody sing now. No place like. Sing, sing. Sing, sing louder. I'm hearing 2 people. Come on. Come on, say. I feel like I'm running from my door. Jump out. Hold me down the door. Well, quick, I'm in the door. No place like. You're so beautiful. Now is the time for it to jam on somebody. Madness everywhere, and them everywhere. It's in the air to get somebody when we are the other. We like we are. Tell us we are the other. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Yanda Shrika. We were your chefs here. Give yourselves a round of applause one more time. Have a wonderful evening.
Yohan Shalika, my turn now? Can I encore? I realized I wasn't called up. I felt a little slighted. But you have to give it to that table for most vibes. So that's the vibes table there. Feel a joy in your laughter for dinner. So once again, let's give it up for Yosh Entertainment. It is with indeed a pleasure that we now go to our feature speaker, the Honorable Shamfa Cudjoe Lewis, Minister of Sport and Community Development.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. A hearty good evening is extended to each and every one of you. It is a real privilege for me to join with you in celebrating 7 years of Let's Learn Golf Tobago. I want to recognize in his absence, our Honorable Chief Secretary, Mr. Farley Augustine. He had to run on to another engagement. I want to recognize my colleagues in service, our Secretary for Sport, Youth and Community Development, Mr. I want to call you Nazi, Mr. Joel Sampson. I want to also recognize the Assistant Secretary in that division, Mr. Wayne Clark. To Arifa and the team, to Republic Bank, to all the other specially invited guests, I too would like to say all protocols observed. We like to just really recognize and hail up everybody because it takes a village. Everybody from all walks are here today making it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting such a huge turnout and such a fancy engagement, but I want you to give yourselves a round of applause. Because folks, I've been to one of these events before and it was small, quaint, very simple. People showed up in their little jeans and top, but all your fancy this year. You're stepping up, you've grown, you've truly grown as an organization over the years. So I really, really want to congratulate you. And I'm departing from the speech that was prepared for me because I feel like it calls for a different conversation based on what I've seen and heard this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, our family moved from Mason Hall to Bethel Village in 1990. and we started living in Church Street, Lower Bethel. And at that time, Bethel was considered a hot spot. So we in that corner of Bethel, people in Church Street connects Bethel proper to Mount Irving Golf Course. So we used to call ourselves Mount Irving Extension Drive. Yes? And it's so interesting because at that time, we lived off of the hotel. The hotel was really big at that time, flourishing. You had, our tourism numbers were much better, and there was so much business activity around Mount Irving Hotel. Most of the people, you went to high school and you wanted to work at Mount Irving Hotel. They sponsored just about everything for youth groups and so on. It was the place to be. So we grew up in Bethel. We fed off of or lived off of the golf course and the hotel because it was in such close proximity to us. So the parents, the mothers, many of them would work providing meals for the people who who use the golf course, or fathers and brothers used to go down there in the day and they would work as caddies, and that's where they made extra money. But we as children, we look forward to them bringing home the golf balls. And when you live so close to the golf course, the golf ball is really a thing we used to collect, and you're really lucky if you got a fluorescent green one or a fluorescent orange one. Those were the special ones. But we used to take the golf balls to play morale, or we used to pop the ball and take the rubber band out and make handicraft stuff. I heard that the golf balls are not made of rubber inside anymore. That'll tell you I'm old. So that is as close as we got to golf. That is as close as we got to golf. Because in those days, sport was a luxury. People didn't have the money to send their children to sports class and them kind of extra lessons. If you're taking extra lessons, you're taking it for common entrance and those type of things. Nobody really sending you to club. You don't have that money. The average family did not have those kinds of means. But when you talk about golf, golf was further out of our reach. Because in those times, it seemed like it was a sport for a certain class and a certain people, and you couldn't imagine yourself playing golf. It was something that the tourists would come and play, and we would hear about them, but coming out of Bethel, you had people like Sexy Baines and those folks learning as they played and played alongside the tourists and so on. So today, I look around in this room and I say, look at us. Look at us. We, the normal people, the average Joe, our children, participating in golf. We can say, give the golfers a round of applause, and the golfers are our children. And we are here in this time having this unique and beautiful experience in a sport that would have seemed to be off limit. Not because we are richer in dollars, but we are richer in love and service. We are here today standing on the backs of people like Arifa, who saw it fit to come to Tobago. She saw a void, and she decided, I'm going to use my position and my means to give back. We are here today because corporate Trinidad and Tobago, or should I say, Republic Bank, saw it fit to invest in this cause. And I want to salute Republic Bank because it's not only in golf, in school cricket, in futsal, you name it. Everywhere you turn these days as it relates to school sport, you see in Republic Bank. So your corporate social responsibility officers, you're doing an excellent job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are also here today because the government, both the central government and the Tobago House of Assembly, see it fit to invest in sport in schools for children. And we are here today because parents see it fit to develop a culture where we can finally say to our children that sports and academics can go hand in hand. Playing sports don't keep you back from excelling in school. Yes? And it took some maturity and some growth and development of our people to come to terms with that. Because back in the days, you would pull children away from sports so that they can focus on their schoolwork. Now today, we are using sport to help children develop discipline so that they can focus on their schoolwork. That is a huge paradigm shift. It is a huge transformation in our thinking and our culture. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to salute the parents again for seeing it fit to give your children the opportunity to live a full life, those of you with special needs children. We've come a long, long, long way as it relates to that. As Minister of Sport and Community Development, I'll be the first to tell you that I am no athlete. However, I use sport for my own development. I do my long distance running and so on for my own development. And when I entered this role, when I assumed this role as Minister of Sport, I wanted to show Trinidad and Tobago that sport is about more than medals, and there's so much more than sport that sport can do. Ladies and gentlemen, we have taken the decision in the government, or I have taken the decision as Minister of Sport, and by seeing what I have seen, to focus more on sport for development. Yes, we want to develop every sporting discipline. In the Ministry of Sport and Community Development, we are responsible for overseeing 54 sporting disciplines. And yes, in Trinidad and Tobago, we like to think about our accomplishment in sport or excellence in sport based on how many medals we were able to get at the Olympics. And I'm saying it is so much more than that. It's about development of our people. It's about promoting peace, unity, love. It's about promoting economic activity so that we can all build and live and grow in Trinidad and Tobago. I remember one of my first projects in sport for development was in golf, working with the Chaguaramas Authority to do a golfing program for girls in the Carenage area. And we made that investment in order to make that sport available, accessible, and affordable to people who didn't have the means to send their children to learn golf. It's an expensive sport, as we all know. And here we are today, making the investment in so many other different sports. In Tobago, our government is focused on bringing sporting activity to Tobago, both the central government and the Tobago House of Assembly. My first assignment as Minister of Sport, the Prime Minister was out of the country and he sent me to represent him at the Prime Minister's Golf Charity Tournament. I had to go into training one time because I was asked to tee off. And they had to train me on how to do this thing. But what I met was a very beautiful, loving fraternity made up of volunteers and people who are willing to teach and extend their hearts, their knowledge, their ability to others. And I think that that is extended here in the LLGT family. So we've seen the Prime Minister's Charity Golf Tournament, and we sponsored several other tournaments through the Trinidad and Tobago Golf Association. Our government has taken the opportunity to make the investment here at Magdalena Golf Course. And now today it is better. I think I can safely say it's better than what we have at Mount Irving. And I can say so safely, yes. The Magdalena Golf Course has been home or the venue for hosting several golf activities over the past couple years, and I'm happy for the investment that the government has made, not only in the hotel, but also in the golf course. But all investment in sport and sport in Tobago goes way beyond that. From bringing the Commonwealth Youth Games to Tobago in 2023, a couple of weeks ago we experienced the TTFA seniors, men's seniors game. I think it's Trinidad and Tobago versus Cuba. We've brought school sports to Tobago. Remember, you used to have to travel to Trinidad for the championships. Now we are having it right here in Tobago at the Dwight York Stadium. And this week we are going to see football championships here in Tobago. I think it's Wednesday evening at Dwight York Stadium as Signal Hill Secondary versus Scarborough Secondary. 2 Tobago teams in the final. Give yourself a round of applause, Tobago. Quite recently, we partnered with Special Olympics Trinidad and Tobago to have the Caribbean Beach Games. And we also had them do some of their work here in Tobago at the beach facility. So it's all about ensuring that Tobago gets a piece of the action. But what makes today so special to me, and I'm sure to you too, Arifa, the special needs schools in the audience, is not only that this initiative has come to Tobago, but it has opened up its arms to special needs families and children here in Tobago. And that is a really, really big accomplishment. At the end of the day, it's about promoting inclusiveness in sport, and we're creating a platform for these athletes to show their talent, to develop character. It provides the opportunity for the Golf Association and LGT to identify new talent. And when we talk about sports for special needs children, we always like to big up ourselves like we are providing this platform for them and it's for the athletes. But ladies and gentlemen, it's more than what we're doing for the athletes. It's also about what we're doing for ourselves and for humanity. Because when you interact with special needs persons, if your heart not touched to change and to be a better human being, something terribly wrong with you. It's the way they communicate. They're made with a special extra portion of love. They're loving people naturally. And you feel the need to reach out to help. But it also speaks to us, teaching us to be more tolerant, to be more caring, to be more compassionate, and to be the people who God expects us to be. It's about showing the rest of the world that these folks are folks too. Some of them even better than me and you. Because I don't have the discipline, and plenty of you out there don't have the discipline to wake up in the morning and train like Akeem Stewart trained. Yes? Plenty of these youngsters who put in the work and the commitment would put many of us to shame. And it helps us to recognize that we are all people with unique talents and unique abilities, and we all deserve respect and opportunities. It's about sport for all. Placing that focus on sport for special needs children, as Arifa has done, it forces, it's for us too, we, the decision makers, to do better. Because you may think you provide a proper playing field and a proper stadium or pavilion, but what good is your playing field or your stadium or the toilets at your stadium if you are not building it in such a way to accommodate special needs children and the people? It forces us to think beyond the normal way we're accustomed thinking when we talk about sport for all. It's about affordability. It's about accessibility, not only for the children in the rural areas or for women and girls, but for the folks among us who are differently able, so that they too can make their contribution and contribute to the development of Trinidad and Tobago. What Arifa and her team are doing, what the Special Olympics team are doing, and everybody involved in providing this service for special needs children. It's not only about these children, it's also about the network that we are building for stakeholders to connect and for families to feel like they are a part of a community. Let's be honest with ourselves as Tobagonians. I am old enough to tell you that there was once a time when parents with special needs children would hide them right here in this Tobago. And there are still parents today hiding those children, not giving them the opportunity to go to school, the opportunity to interact, or even exposing them to sport. As a young person going to Scarborough Secondary School, my best friend was Jarion Peters, a beautiful soul. He passed on, God rest his soul. But Jarion Peters had a little brother called Jeremy, and he would take Jeremy everywhere. I looked up to him the way I admired him the way he didn't hide him. And I always observed the way he communicated with him. In my mind, I used to say, he communicated with him like he's a normal person. But he is a normal person. And I watched Jeremy develop and grow over the years under the hands of Jarion. And it caused me to think differently and embrace differently special needs children. And here I am, much older than I used to be when I was in Scarborough Sec, and I see Jeremy as a big man, participating in Special Olympics activities. And I think about what Jarion represented to him then, and what his parents are doing now, and what we should do, which shakes me. It calls upon us to be more responsible and duty-bound, to ensure that whatever we do for ourselves, we always think about how could the special needs children and community benefit from what we are benefiting or from what we are doing. Sport, for me, as Minister of Sport, is about more than medals. It is a powerful tool to help us develop personally, professionally, socially, economically. It's about physical fitness. It's about teaching these youngsters how to win and how to lose gracefully. It's about helping them to make friends and how to socialize. It's about teaching them discipline and respect and teaching them to lead. So no, we are not always trying to create the next Dwight York or the next Brian Lara. As a people, we place too much emphasis on that. And don't get me wrong, winning medals, it's good. But we also have to recognize and embrace the power of sport to do so many other things that we can't do in our normal everyday activity. So I like to say, behold the power of sport. Earlier you heard a speaker talk to you about Pink Rain campaign. And part of my mandate or my mission is to introduce programs that I like to constantly repeat to myself, it is about more than medals. So we developed the Pink Rain campaign to expose women and girls to sport and encourage them to remain physically fit. And yes, it is something I made up and got everybody else to come on board. But here we are celebrating 5 years of Pink Rain campaign, getting women and girls to get up and move. And it went from simply being Girls Run TT, where we had a road race challenge, to now encouraging women, mothers, to do some type of physical activity, because we like to forget ourselves after we start having children. Yeah? But if mommy plays, if mommy runs, then children would be more moved and inspired to do so too. Just like that program, we also have the I Choose Sport campaign. And the I Choose Sport campaign exposes children in schools. It's a sport in schools program. We've extended it to community also. It's making sport more accessible and affordable to our youngsters, those who cannot afford to go to clubs. And it allows us the opportunity for greater talent identification, because you must go to school. So if we bring the sports to your school, then you get to be a part of it. This year, I'm happy to share that we have extended I Choose Sport to special needs schools for the very first time. Earlier this year, we came to the secondary schools in Tobago, and Happy Haven, with its far self, reached out and asked, you're going to all the secondary schools, what about Happy Haven? And Happy Haven, honestly, wasn't a thought then, but it's the boldness. Special needs school wasn't a thought then, but it's the boldness and the courage and the confidence of Happy Haven that caused us to step out and to open our hands and to now bring this program to special needs children, not only in Tobago, but also in Trinidad. Give yourself a round of applause, Happy Haven. We are happy for the Tobago House of Assembly finally giving us the permission to do I Choose Sport in schools this year. So we hope to continue that relationship as we move from school to school throughout the nation, serving our youngsters. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we also introduced the SHAPE program in communities, encouraging sport at the community level. And we partnered with the Tobago House of Assembly this year, along with Playable Caribbean, to bring capacity building workshops to Tobago to train coaches and parents, administrators, exactly what to do and how to treat with children with special needs. As a part of our Learn to Swim program, where we partner with the Black Rock Swimming Pool, YMCA, we have Learn to Swim for special needs children also involved in that program. And we are now signing an MOU with Special Olympics International to strengthen the relationship and bring more programs, partner locally, regionally, and internationally. Interestingly, part of our mandate is to call on national governing bodies to develop programs to make their sport and discipline better, but also to identify more talent and make their sport accessible to all and sundry. Unfortunately, national governing bodies don't see it urgent, don't usually see it urgent to develop programs for women and girls and to develop programs for special needs persons. Check the 54 sporting disciplines under our watch. If you find 10 with a special needs program, you find plenty. And that is something that must change. So what we are doing this year in Sport TT and in the ministry is introducing a point system. So for your basic development program, you get a certain number of points, but you get extra points and extra funding if you have programs for women and girls, for people in rural communities, and for special needs programs. So we are doing our part as the government, but the government cannot do it alone. Every sport and discipline have their work to do. I want to give a big salute to Republic Bank, because in Trinidad and Tobago, sport is primarily funded by the government. from monies directly into the hands of the athletes, the national governing bodies, the sporting clubs, building the infrastructure. It's not like in many other countries. It's all on the taxpayer, all on the government of Trinidad and Tobago. And I must say, we cannot do it alone. We call on corporate TT to do like Republic Bank is doing. I salute Republic Bank in a major way. You're doing outstanding work. And oftentimes it's with little song and dance, no whistles and horns. You just go to the event and you hear somebody introduce themselves as Republic Bank representative. Congratulations to you. I want to salute in a major way Arifa and her entire team for going the distance. And I know the challenges, because as you go, there your national governing body and other people saying, but you need to do this, but you need to cross your T and you need to dot your I. But as a trailblazer, as a woman, as a mother, that caring nature, she saw it fit that these children need it. She said, my boys are doing golf. They're competing nationally, even internationally. And she just wants to make this thing available to all the children of Tobago. I salute you for your hard work, for your sacrifice, for your courage, and for your tender, loving care and compassion as a woman and as a mother, extending to the children of Tobago this beautiful sport. I want to big up the parents. Big up the parents. Big up the parents who came out of hiding. Big up the parents who came out of hiding. And many of us may not want to admit it, but there are many persons who used to hide. There are many persons still hiding. And what is beautiful about you coming out of your hiding place is that you meet other parents who are experiencing similar circumstances like you. You have managed to build a support system, a network, a family, a little fraternity, that when you go out now, you see the special needs parents liming together. Because you have developed a support system that was not around 20, 30 years ago. I salute you. Keep the fire burning. Continue to be a lamp, a light for other parents so that they could come out of hiding too and give their children a fair chance. It takes a village. It truly takes a village. We as government remain committed to development of sport in Trinidad and Tobago. Today, we celebrate Arifa. Today, we celebrate Let's Learn Golf Tobago. Today, we celebrate the athletes, we celebrate the parents, we celebrate the stakeholders in the midst. Today, most importantly, I celebrate we the people of Trinidad and Tobago. We the people in this room who go the distance every day to prove that Trinidad is a real place. Tobago is a real place with real people doing real things, making a really big difference. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we need in this day, in this time, in this age. So oftentimes we're heavy, we're hard on ourselves about what Tobago is and what Trinidad is and what's happening here, the politics, the crime, the this, the that. But here we have in this room parents, teachers, sport administrators, everyday men and women who get up and do their little bit, pull their little weight to make Tobago, Trinidad and Tobago a better place. And if every citizen take a page out of the book of we, the people in this room, then Trinidad and Tobago would be a better place for you, for me, and especially to our little ones with special needs. It's a pleasure, a privilege to celebrate with you this evening, to fellowship with you this evening. And I tell you, keep the flag flying. Keep the fire burning. Trinidad and Tobago needs you now more than ever. Here's to 7 years, Arifa. Here's to 7 wonderful years. Let's learn Gulf Tobago. And may little children of Church Street, Lower Bethel, also known as Mount Irwin Extension, find their way to a Let's Learn Gulf Tobago, and we can all be blessed by this beautiful sport. Thank you. God bless you. God bless our nation.
I'm certainly glad I don't have to follow with any sort of speech after that. Very profound, some inspirational words there, and certainly I myself can introspect a lot of what you said there today as to how sometimes we show up. And I would also like to say, Minister, that as you recalled about the sport, it will certainly show my age. I remember collecting balls for a bottle of Green Sands. So to those those who know what a bottle of Green Sands is will join the club. And I'd also like to thank Arifa not for just letting me wear a suit, because I agree today is a very fancy day in this establishment and with all of you. And also to say how bold it is and brave to not just be a woman taking charge as a president in what is ostensibly a male-dominated sport, but also to take on golf as the sport that you would have looked at. You know, most persons would have turned easily to football or cricket or athletics, something easier than that and something that's it's already laid there. But golf, so really I tip my hat to you. It's an amazing job that you're doing, and all the board members here today at the LGT. So without further ado, the moment we have certainly been waiting on, it's time for the awards. And for that, I put on my glasses. I certainly don't want to do a Steve Harvey here today. So it is my pleasure to start with the first award that goes to Most Enthusiastic Newbie. And the nominees are Tamara Phillip, Josiah Prince, and Josiah Robley. And the awardee, the winner of that category, Most Enthusiastic Newbie, goes to Josiah Robley. Josiah Robley. Our Most Enthusiastic Newbie Award goes to the delightful 7-year-old Josiah Robley from Scarborough RC Primary School. Josiah commenced in Cycle 7 of January 2024. Sorry, come and have your moment. I'm just reading out your accolades here, if you would allow me. So Josiah commenced in Cycle 7 of January 2024 and has already participated in 2 tournaments, DCP. Always eager to learn, she has started practicing on holes and is well disciplined, taking corrections with a smile. In addition to golf, Josiah is part of the Brownies and even marched in our local parades. Let's give it up for Josiah's enthusiasm and bright future. Congratulations, Most Enthusiastic Newbie. Josiah? Yes? To present the award. Maybe if we can start with some of the board members present. Let's hear it for Josiah Robley, Most Enthusiastic Newbie. That smile we hear so much about. As a further volunteer, if we can get members of the board who are here just to help us with the awards. The second award tonight is for Emerging Player of the Year. And the nominees are Janiyah Woods, Amir Prince, and I believe Javon Prince. Yep. And the winner for Emerging Player of the Year goes to Janiyah Woods. Our Rookie of the Year award goes to Janiyah Woods. Janiyah, who turns 10 tomorrow, attends Bethesda Primary School and has already made a remarkable impact in her first season. She competed in 6 tournaments this year with a personal best score of 14 and is set to advance to the 6-hole category next year. Let's give Janiyah a warm round of applause to celebrate her incredible journey and an early happy birthday too. So I think if you would permit me to have my moment and of course join me in let's singing Janiyah a very happy birthday. You know, I think it's this point I turn the mic off, you know. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Janiyah. Happy birthday to you. Are you one? Are you two? Are you... Congratulations. Janiyah Woods, Emerging Player of the Year. Got the other one? A representative. Our third award this evening is the Perseverance Award. The nominees for the Perseverance Award are Keziah Dimas, Zahir Sukram, Kiana Wilson, and Amir Prince. And the winner of the Perseverance Award is Keziah Dimas. Our Perseverance Award this year goes to Keziah Dimas. Keziah, a 12-year-old student from Bonaccord Primary, is known for having one of the best swings among juniors. This season, she participated in 9 tournaments, consistently demonstrating growth and dedication, and made her 18-hole debut in October. Let's give it up for Keziah's unwavering determination and perseverance. Our fourth award, Best 3-Hole Female Golfer. The nominees, Janiyah Woods and Zara Sukram. And that award for Best 3-Hole Female Golfer goes to Zara Sukram. So we celebrate the Best 3-Hole Female Golfer, Zara Sukram, at just 7 years old. Zara from St. Andrew's Anglican Primary is self-motivated and consistent in her practice. This season, Zara participated in 9 tournaments and advanced to the 6-hole category in October. Let's hear it for Zara's fantastic achievements. 7 years old. The next category, we have Best 6-Hole Male Golfer, and the nominees are Kyrie Baines and Javon Prince. And the winner is Kyrie Baines. A little swag there, yes. Our Best 6-Hole Male Golfer award goes to Kyrie Baines. At just 8 years old, Kyrie attends Pentecostal Light and Life Foundation Primary School and is an active participant in his church, where he sings and plays the drums. Kyrie is the face and name that everyone remembers at several golf clubs. He's known for playing as he doesn't enjoy the noise and the slow pace of the game. He does. He participated in approximately 8 tournaments this year, and after showing great growth, advanced to the 9-hole category in October. So let's give it up once more for Kyrie. A big round of applause for his dedication and progress. Now we move to the best 6-hole female golfer, and the nominees are Kiana Wilson and Milan Pilgrim, and the award goes to Milan Pilgrim. Our best 6-hole female golfer award goes to, once again, Milan Pilgrim, at just 8 years old. Milan from St. Andrews Anglican Primary is a shining example of determination and enthusiasm. She participated in 9 tournaments this year, balancing golf with activities like dance, ministry, and swimming. Milan progressed to the 9-hole category in October and has shown great improvement this season. So let's celebrate Milan's dedication and growth. Now we have the best 9-hole male golfer. And the nominees are Kaden Baines, Tyler Barrow, and Zahir Sukra. And the winner is Kaden Baines. At 15, Kaden from Bishop's High School traded his early life for football for passion football. Known for his quick learning and sharp wit, Kaden keeps his coach and players on his toes with his humor and strategic play. After competing in 8 tournaments and achieving his handicap, Kaden advanced to the 18-hole category in October. So please let's give it up to Kaden, a round of applause for his outstanding achievements. And looking very dark, I must say. Best 9-hole female golfer. The nominees are Kazaya Dimas. Am I saying that right? Kazaya? Yes? Good. Kazaya Dimas and Kaya Marcy. And the winner goes to Kaya Marcy. At just 14 years old, Kaya, another bright talent from Bishop's High School, is a true all-rounder. She excels in netball and competitive swimming with Tobago's YMCA. This year, Kaya made history as the first female from her NGO to achieve a handicap. She also played 2 consecutive days of 9-hole golf at the TTGA Ladies Open. In October, she advanced to the 18-hole category and shot an impressive 95 at the TTGA THTI medal. Let's hear it once again for Kaya. And now we have the penultimate award that goes to the best 18-hole male golfer. And the winner of that category, please give him a loud round of applause, Ryan Aman Bansal. No surprise. Finally, we celebrate, of course, the best 18-hole male golfer and Peter Lachman Singh Jr. Player of the Year, Aman Bansal. At just 15 years old, Aman, a student of Bishop's High School, has shown exceptional discipline and focus, not only in golf, but also in life. He is a multi-talented individual excelling in chess and swimming. This season, Aman participated in over 17 tournaments, including prestigious events such as the Chief Secretary's Charity Golf and the Caribbean South American tournaments. A major milestone for him was breaking his 100 this year, and his season best score of 88 in October showcases his relentless passion for the game. So let's give it up for this rising star, and one who I'd like to invite once again to the stage, because Aman also takes the Peter Latchman Singh Award for Junior Player of the Year. So please once again join us. When you put on a jacket and looking that smart, you gotta come up again. It's all about the photos on this stage. So let's give it up once again for all our winners here tonight. Our nominees: Josiah Robley, Janaya Woods, Keziah Dimas, Zara Sukram, Kyrie Baines, Milan Pilgrim, Kaden Baines, Kaya Marson, and of course, Aman Ryan Bansal. Congratulations, guys, and we look forward to an even brighter future. Now we move on to special recognition.
Before we move on, we would like to ask all the winners to come up and take one photo in front, please. The winners of the categories. Those people who just collected trophies. Come up. Bring your trophy. Come to the front. Want the kids to remain on stage because we have 4 other presentations. The children who did the demonstration for the Special Olympics, we want to recognize you. Abdul Mani Reed. Can you come to the side of the stage? Kids, stay right on the side. Ezekiel Moore.
Aliyah Kwashi. All of you who've received awards, stand by for a pic. Do not leave the stage area.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Just to take a note, there are 4 special kids. Ezekiel Muir, Anisha Mohammed, Aliyah Kwashi. Do we have the 4 child name? Abdul Mani Reed. These are the 4 children. Hang on. These are the 4 kids for the first time in history in Trinidad and Tobago. They did a golf demo for Trinidad and Tobago Special Olympics. We must commend them. We did. Just to let you know, the guidelines provided by Special Olympics of Trinidad and Tobago was followed. This competition was headed by Peter Lachman Singh and David Paris. Hats goes off to the 2 coaches, the Honorable Shamfa Kujo, General Manager Jason Martin, Republic Bank, David Dillon. Please come forward. This is a milestone, this is an honor, this is a privilege, and we must honor these children.
Well, you too. And you've got to be in the pic, Miss President. Win. Where do you want the picture? In front? In front, guys. No, 4 of them. Okay, yes. 4 of them first, and then everybody. With you guys, yeah. Arifa? With the 4 of them. Yay! Okay, rest of the students, join, please. Thank you, everybody. We got some beautiful and historic pictures. As you return to your seats, there is another category of people we want to recognize. Two people in particular that we would like to honor today. Yes? Bye, everyone. Let's acknowledge our minister as she leaves. Thank you so much. She has already left the room. Her stories really took us back to the early days of Tobago. So there are two people we would like to honor today. One of them is not here, but I will still say a little about him. And we will give a little token, and I will ask one of our board members from from Trinidad to take it for him. This special person is Christopher Harris, whom we at Let's Learn Golf Tobago lovingly refer to as Chris. Chris has a family heritage of golfing. His elder brother Stuart and dad both golfed and were involved with the TTGA, and he frequently accompanied them while golfing. It is a sport he fell in love with from the first time he played. A young Chris started golfing at the age of 8 at the Pointe-a-Pierre. His coach and later mentor, Victor Alexander, was a widely respected golf course superintendent who took Chris under his wings and in later years taught him the how-to of working on golf courses. With a long history of golf involvement at various levels, Chris is nostalgic at his childhood memories, traversing Bryden's golf course at the back of the Pitch Lake in Laborie, and he's saddened that this little 9-hole golf course is no longer in existence. As a Southerner, Clifton Hill and Eugene St. Madeleine were two other courses he frequented in his early years. Many years later, in his family's tradition and having achieved the status of PGA golf professional, Chris eventually stepped into the position of Director of Golf for the TTGA during 2006 to 2009. With that leverage, he made a historical decision to provide opportunities for juniors to participate in golf at the national level, and through his role was also responsible for the Republic Bank Limited Junior Tournament, the annual tournament. From the inception of Let's Learn Golf Tobago, Chris has held the hand of our golf mom in the formation of Let's Learn Golf, and he occupies the position of our first VP and Director of Golf. Today, we honor him for faithfully guiding us with his expertise and lending his stabilizing presence to the Board of Directors of Let's Learn Golf Tobago. Can we give Chris a round of applause in his absence? I would like to call our director from Trinidad, Shivanti. Can you come and receive a token for Chris? Thank you. Thank you very much. Our second person that we would like to honor today, and this is a very, very special person in our midst. Our coach, Peter Lachman Singh. Thank you. You may have your seats. At age 19, as a young golf professional representing Trinidad and Tobago in the 1974 World Cup, Peter Lachman Singh was desirous of earning an income to support himself. His golf experience is extensive, and having traveled throughout the region and the USA, he finds the golf course to be his happy place. And the camaraderie he feels with golfers is, he says, it's like family. He has a natural calling and an unstoppable destiny, we think, to be a coach. And the rest is history. From the tender age of 16, Peter frequented the St. Andrews and Mocha golf courses, where he's fondly known in the golfing community as Scorpion. This name was bestowed upon him by an English golfer he once competed with in his early golf career, whom, after Peter whipped him ferociously, said the loss stung him like a scorpion's sting. Apart from his passion for golf, Peter's personality is caring, and his coaching style is holistic in approach. He's patient and sensitive to each student's uniqueness. As a certified golf teaching professional with the U.S. Golf Teaching Federation, he has become a master kid teacher. Coach Peter is well loved by the juniors and their parents, and prides himself on being able to teach golf to anyone who is willing to learn. The need for a volunteer coach at Let's Learn Golf Tobago arose suddenly in 2021 after the sudden departure of our previous coach. And Peter willingly accepted the challenge to become our head coach and promptly migrated to Tobago. On his arrival, he became involved in summer sports camps with the Sport TT and THA. And Peter's sterling personal qualities motivates and inspires our students to love and play golf with the same passion, skill, and wit that he possesses. He exudes a warmth that permeates Let's Learn Golf Tobago with a feeling of family. And hence, the perfect match was made with Let's Learn Golf Tobago and Coach Peter. I heard a story that it's near impossible to keep Peter away from the golf course. And stories from the grapevine, I won't reveal my source, reveal that even when the doctor ordered bed rest, he still couldn't stay away and found himself on the golf course. Today, we are proud and privileged to honor Coach Peter Scorpion Lachman Singh for his unprecedented support, dedication, and passion for our cause. We have let's give him a round of applause. Very special prizes for you today, Coach. I think I will invite the GM of Magdalena to come and tell us what that prize is.
Did you come with it? They didn't bring it? No, it's too nice there. It's too nice. Coach Peter Lachman Singh, the Scorpion. You'll be staying at the Magdalena Grand, 2 nights stay with breakfast included. Enjoy.
Thank you very much for your generosity, sir. And that's not the end. We're hoping that while you stay here and while you eat and drink and play golf, that you might be able to go across to the spa and get a massage and pedicure and all of that. So, Arifa will arrange those gift certificates for you. We appreciate you so much. Without you, you know, there wouldn't be a Let's Learn Golf Tobago. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, so let's hear it once more for Coach Peter Lakshman Singh. I haven't met you, but I certainly, by the energy and enthusiasm in the crowd here today, sir, you know, I tip my hat to you. Congratulations on what you've done for this organization, and of course, all of these children here today and the future. Cycle 8, Cycle 9, Cycle 10, etc., etc. So, we'll let you lead off in what we have now prepared, which is our karaoke. We're not doing the karaoke. All right? So, I guess this one caught me. All right, so we continue with the awards here tonight.
Good afternoon again. So I will be co-hosting with Robert. We're looking like we're on some sort of Grammy Awards, right? You have to compliment me.
And now my co-host Arifa, golf mom, president of the LLGT, and of course a lot better looking than I am here today. I'm just sort of the shadow in the background.
And I'll take that. Thank you very much. So one of the awards tonight is very special. This is for someone who has been assisting us on the golf course when we need to have use of the facility, and she goes out of her way liaising with the GM. This award goes to Tamara Phillip, Golf Services Coordinator. And who other than the GM of Magdalena to present this award. Round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tamara.
We have 2 awards. I'm not sure if the person is here, but without the sports department and their contribution, their assistance, and especially to our SDO Officer 1, Renasha Jones, who has been dedicating her time, sometimes volunteering, to assist us on the golf course. We award SDO 1, Renasha Jones. And we call on Pietra Gay, Sports Development Officer 2. She was the person who guided us in forming our NGO. Thank you. I'm not sure if she's here. Now, we have Peter's son here. Anybody can tell me who is Peter's son? Now, these 2 are like 2 peas in a pod. And we must commend our assistant coach, David Paris. Everywhere Peter is, David is. So we want to honor David. David, don't fall down, but let me tell you, Peter has accommodation for 2.
Inclusive of breakfast.
Inclusive, I think the GM forgot, it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Would
So-
you be involved in the spa as well?
Yes, we will. We'll make an exception. Yes. So we want to congrats Coach David for being a fabulous coach in our organization, Let's Learn Golf. How are we going?
Yeah. And the next award?
Pietra, she's not there. So we have St. Madeleine Golf Club members here. Any representation? Right, so round of applause for St. Madeleine Golf Club. Now I'll tell you something. St. Madeleine, I don't want to say it too loud, and if anybody gets hurt, I apologize. Their golf club took on our children for free membership, always invite us to participate, and is always calling to find out when you are coming down to South. Natalie and members who have attended, we are grateful, we are happy. We are seeing you on the 7th of December for our monthly medal, and it's building relationships. Thank you very much. Now we're going to save the best for last.
Okay.
Not you, Robert. So now we have a favorite award. And this goes out to no other than the general manager of the Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort. I feel like I sound like an advertising Magdalena.
I feel so. Do we get 3 nights after this? Or?
We could try a thing and see, right? So to Mr. Jason Martin, we can't thank you enough for the services, for all the requests you have provided. He always says yes. Republic Bank, Mr. Dillon, is presenting this award, and I will tell you something about the GM. Anything you want, send an email and copy it to Tamara. Thank you very much, Jason.
Thank you in advance for cycle 8, cycle 9 and 10. Thank you. We shall copy tomorrow in that email.
No, Peter, it's your fault. Robert, in all the excitement, do you know we forgot one award? Where's Scorpion? So we called Scorpion, we are calling Scorpion on the floor here, and this award is going to be presented by the GM and Republic Bank, Mr. David Dillon. Coach, you need to come up again, exercise. And this is an award for Coach of the Year 2024. And he looks nice in black, right? So I ask everyone to stand, and where we take a salute for Coach Peter Scorpion Lakshman Singh. I really feel in the Grammys.
We will now offer 2.5 nights, and that will include lunch.
So Renasha Jones, if you don't mind, can you collect the award for Ms. Pietra Gay, Sport Development Officer 2? And thank you, my work is done. Mr. David Dillon, I'm sorry I have you exercising so much. Come forward. Round of applause. And I think my job is done. Thank you very much.
Let's hear it for my co-host, Arifa. Fantastic job. So we shall now add that to your resume. Golf Mom President and co-host of the evening, going through to cycle 10. I think you can do a piece of this song. I said the rain was already falling when I arrived.
Okay.
So at this moment, we want to try something, and hopefully, with everyone's help and participation, especially the kids, we will achieve the task. We would like to do a karaoke, and the karaoke is to the song If You Believe. All right? So if you believe, join in with Andrea, because again, like I said, I arrived with the rain. I want to make sure that the plane takes off later today.
Yeah, go ahead. The words will be on the screen, so feel free to sing. It's just our theme song, and we're at the end, so, we're celebrating a little. Go ahead.
If you believe, you can.
Believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, and walk across the water. You feel defeated, falling on your knees and looking up for some hope tonight. You try to stand up, but you throw your hands up like you no longer have the strength to fight. 'Cause you've seen too many sunsets, too many days ending in the darkest night. But on your own, you'll never know, never know. If you believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. Move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, across the water. If you believe,
coming by tomorrow.
You say that all you need is faith, but it's almost like you lost your way. Took a few wrong turns, took a few breaks, falling behind now looking for a race. 'Cause you need someone to lift you up, yeah, make right all the things you've done. 'Cause on your own, never know, never know. If you believe you can move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans.
You guys have a nice day because we're not going to for karaoke.
Move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, walk across the water. If you believe,
Let's give it up for this table. This table is the vibes table. I said it from the
cross the greatest ocean, walk across the water. Yay!
That's it there, a cappella.
Excellent.
If you believe, you can. So congratulations to everybody. Thank you so much for coming out here tonight. And before we close off this evening's proceedings, Cycle 7, I would like to invite a gentleman who, for most of you, would certainly need no introduction, Mr. Shivam Tilak Singh, Secretary of the LLGT, to give the vote of thanks.
So before I begin, I would just like to acknowledge Cindy Ramnaran of Bishops High School. Yeah. Yes. Good evening again, everyone. As we come to the close of this wonderful Cycle 7 award ceremony and dinner, it is my privilege to extend a heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to making this event this evening a resounding success. First and foremost, a heartfelt thank you to our budding junior golfers and their parents. Your unwavering support, encouragement, and trust in our program are the backbone of Let's Learn Golf Tobago. You are the reason we continue to grow and thrive. To our awardees, congratulations once again. Your achievements inspire all of us and demonstrate the power of dedication, perseverance, and belief. We are immensely grateful to the Happy Heaven School and Joy of Living Resource Center for your commitment and partnership with Let's Learn Golf Tobago. Our sincere thanks goes to the Manzalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort, especially the General Manager, Mr. Jason Martin, Ray Sampson, and Mark Baptiste, and your exceptional team for hosting us in this beautiful venue and ensuring tonight's success. To Republic Bank, through the Power to Make a Difference PMAD program, and its officials, thank you for believing in our vision and providing the support that allows us to make a meaningful difference. We are honored by the presence of the Honorable Minister of Sport and Community Development, Ms. Shamfa Kudrow-Lewis, as well as Joel Sampson, and Assistant Secretary Wayne Clark, Dr. Greg Sun, and Ms. Dosti Bacchus. Dotsie, sorry about that. Your presence and support uplift and encourage us in our mission. To our dedicated board of directors, including those who journeyed all the way from Trinidad, thank you for your guidance, leadership, and commitment to Let's Learn Golf Tobago. A special shout out to our media partners, including Carabel Sports and Clayton Clark, for amplifying our message and helping us share our story with the wider community. Thank you to Yosh Entertainment for adding the perfect musical touch to our evening. Now, to our general sponsors, we deeply appreciate your contributions, and they are Arawak Chicken, Novel Sports, Sesame Foods, and Ken Mohammed. Your support enables us to continue building a brighter future. To Tobago Sports Live, thank you for capturing and sharing tonight's event with the wider community. To our private donors who have chosen to contribute quietly but significantly, your generosity does not go unnoticed. And thank you for making a difference. We extend our gratitude to our special guests from Trinidad who made the journey here to be here tonight. To our photographers Satish Ramprasad and Justin Stewart, thank you for preserving the beautiful memories of this evening. Now finally, a warm thank you to the representatives of the St. Madeleine Golf Club and Bella Former Golf Club. Your support and encouragement continues to inspire us and motivate us all. Let us also take a moment to recognize everyone behind the scenes who worked tirelessly to make tonight possible. Your hard work and dedication is deeply appreciated. As we close this evening, let us leave inspired by the power of belief, determination, and community. Together we can grow, uplift one another, and achieve greatness. Thank you all, and safe travels home.
And that brings us to the end of this evening's proceedings, Cycle 7. I was your Master of Ceremonies, Robert Dumas. So it gives me great pleasure to now say time for photos and dinner. And the first tables for dinner will be the 3 tables in the back. We'll go first, and then we'll go in that order from there. In the meanwhile, while dinner is being served, we invite you any photos or the awardees, anyone that wants to take those moments for Instagram or just your own memories, please feel free to do so. But that brings the formal proceedings to a close. Have a great night and safe travels. God's blessings.